Do salespeople hate techies? Being a techie myself, in this position since more than 30 years in different companies, being pre-salesperson, post-salesperson, support, consultant, I can say that actually during these 30 years I've experimented a lot of situations where there was a huge tension between salespeople and techies. And I always ask myself, why bloody hell does that happen? It's not productive, it's actually counterproductive, and lead to frustration from all kinds. So 10 years ago I followed a coaching training and I'm now a professional certified coach. And during this training we actually learned different tools. And one of the tools that we learned was the Ofman Quadrant. And amazing, this tool actually gave me an answer. And I want to share that with you. We are going first with the salespeople and then afterwards with the techies. For the salespeople, the first thing that you need to find out is what is a core quality of a salesperson. And based on my experience, I can say that what I've seen is that the salespeople are very flexible. This is something common that I spot on with different successful salespeople. Very flexible towards the customer. The Ofman Quadrant states that if you are under stress, you have the risk and you tend to go what we call your pitfall. And in this case, too much flexibility can bring you in chaos. That's the pitfall of your core quality. Now, to find out what your challenge can be, you need to take the positive opposite of your pitfall. In this case, we can say that the challenge of a salesperson being very flexible is to bring some structure. The Ofman Quadrant doesn't stop there. It says that actually to find out what is your allergy, you need to find out what brings someone who is actually too much in excess of structure. In that case, the allergy can be inflexibility. And finally, to confirm that your Ofman Quadrant is accurate, the positive opposite of your allergy should be your core quality, which is the case here. One of the things that I've seen with many coaches today is that actually when they try to intend to help people, salespeople in that case, who are facing this challenge of being or bringing more structure in their work, well, the coach actually says you need to be no more flexible, but you need to be structured, which is a mistake. The thing is actually that you need to keep your core quality, but what you have to do is to add some of your challenge into it. So in that case, a salespeople needs to stay flexible and as well bring some structure in his flexibility. So let's go now for the techies. So the core quality, one of the core quality of a technical person is structure. Customers are very pleased to see technical people coming with a statement of work, well written, stating what they are going to do, what they are not going to do, with a project plan, with a lot of structure. Again, there is a pitfall. Too much structure actually can bring a techie to be inflexible. That is pitfall. Let's go for the challenge. The positive opposite of inflexible is flexible. And let's go to the allergy. Excess of flexibility is actually volatile or chaos. And we confirm that our Ofman Quadrant is accurate by taking the opposite positive of my allergy to find out if it is my core quality, which is the case. What is really interesting is when you bring the two Ofman Quadrant together. Let's do it. Sales on the left and the techies on the right. If we bring them together, we have one common piece. Indeed, the pitfall of a salesperson is actually nothing else as the allergy of a techie. And the pitfall of a techie, being inflexible, is the allergy of a salesperson. You directly understand what's happening here. We are in what we call a death row. And If a techie is facing a salesperson being under stress, so falling into his pitfall, it becomes his allergy, and because the techie is stressed, he is going into his pitfall, which is the allergy of the salesperson. So you see directly the loop coming in, and there is no communication anymore. There is a lot of tension and a lot of things go wrong. The thing that we need to do there is to work on what we call the solution space. The solution space is actually working on the challenge of the techie, being more flexible while keeping his core quality, and the same for the salesperson, keeping his core quality being flexible, but bring some structure into it. And if you focus on these two different elements, then the communications become right. You get more productive meetings, and you get more happy people, actually less frustrated people, which is kind of added value to your company. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you next time. Bye.